Hello, everybody. Just want to give everybody some time to get on. I'm excited though. I took notes and everything. So we're just gonna wait till 9 o'clock till everybody gets on. I want to tell y'all why I go live and why it's important to me, even though I'm super silly every time I do it. Look, y'all, I wrote down notes, like, for real. So, don't log off. We're just going to wait till 9 o'clock. Or if you log off, log back on. So, like, I'm about this on time life. Yes. Very much so, Jose. Very much so. Very much so. I'm just waiting for 9 o'clock. Jose, everybody that's on, can I get a like or something? Let me get a heart or a thumbs up or hey. Got like 1 more minute. Hey, thank y'all. That means a lot. Like the hearts and the likes mean a lot. Okay, so it is 9 o'clock. So I got on tonight to tell you all why I go live, and I want to send a shout out to my family, everybody, for sharing and doing what I asked y'all to do. Hey, cousin, thank you so much for believing in the dream. So the reason why I got on tonight, and it's so crazy because, like y'all know, I go live all the time. And so tonight I'm nervous because I actually planned a live. So the reason why I got on to tell y'all about why I go live, a couple of reasons, and I actually lost the page where I wrote the notes down, so I don't want to take up all y'all time because I have a tendency to go live for a very long time. So one of the reasons why I go live is because I believe that God has given me a voice, first of all. I think that I have influence, and I don't think that I have always had the same influence that I have now. I think that I feel like my lifestyle lines up with me trying to encourage and motivate everybody else. Now, I'm not saying that you can't inspire somebody if you are not in a good place, but I think you grow to a place. I think your life takes a shift, and I don't believe that I've always been in this same place that I'm at now. Like, I believe that there was one time when I probably would not have talked as much as I do now, but now I am confident in who I am. And that didn't come from me. That didn't come from me thinking that, ooh, you good. That didn't come from me. All this stuff came from God. Like, I probably would have cared a long time ago about what somebody said or what they thought, but that's not the place that I'm in. I feel like I feel like I've been given a double portion of wisdom. And my thing is, I feel like once you gain something, I don't care. I don't even care if you don't even have it all yet. I feel like once you have gained something, if you never give it out, what is it really worth? What is it worth for you to know, like, to have the $1 million idea? Like, what is it worth for you to have the answer to cancer and you never give it out? Like, who can get cured if you hold the answer to yourself? Like, nobody can get healed, or, the process cannot even start if God gave you the answer. So in my process of becoming great, I'm already great. In my process of becoming great, my walk through life, like my hardship, my trials, my tribulations, stuff that made me stronger. Like, I want to give that out to people. I've learned what a testimony is. And hey, family, my whole family. I love my family, man. I feel like our trials and our tribulations are testimonies to somebody else. To even say that, that God brought us out and that He can do great things through us. But we got to be willing to become transparent with people. Because, if we hold stuff into our own selves, we can never give out. We can never give this stuff out. And if I keep all my testimonies, if we never share testimony, how do we expect for somebody else to grab a hold to our faith? You gotta have a heart to want to help somebody else. I mean, that is my heart right now, to help other people become great. Like, I'm not saying that I have it all, but I know that is, even if it's baby steps, man, for you to believe in yourself and believe in the passion, that the thing that God put on the inside of you, even if it's just that much, even if it's just that I can get you to look at yourself and know that you worth something, that your life has purpose. Like, that's what I'm here for. Like, I feel like if it was just about me, and I could do it all by myself, then how great could I really help somebody become? Because I didn't become to this place by myself. It's just to say that we all have greatness on the inside of us. Like, and when you think about it, when you see people that you consider to be great or walking in a great place in life, man, think about it. Them people did not get there by themselves. Like, those people had to come through hardship. Like, everybody has a testimony, man. Everybody's testimony. Like, sometimes we'll look at people. I remember when I used to get intimidated by people that other women that did hair, and I would feel like, man, like, they way better than me. Like, I can't even do that. It is not for us to do what other people are doing. Either you can look at other people and you can glean from them. Like, for us to become jealous or down talk somebody because we not in the place that they in. And I remember a while ago, I got slight ADD, my cousin said I do. So it's probably gonna be all over the place, but I'm just gonna try to help you as much as I can. I remember I used to be intimidated by a particular person, and I realized later on in my life the reason why I was intimidated by the girl. It because the joker was a go-getter. Like, she was aggravating. Like every time something needed to be done, she was so quick to just be like, "Oh, I do it, I get it." I'm like, "Ew, you aggravating. Go sit down. We see you." Like, that was my mind frame. But the reason why I was so irritated with her, because I was not doing what I was supposed to be doing. Like, when you walking in your lane and you eating what you're supposed to be eating on your own road, there is no way that you can become intimidated or jealous of somebody else that's around you. The thing to do is to glean from them people. Like, a lot of times we'll get mad and we'll down talk them or try to push them down in the mud. Like, why can't we just glean? Like, if God gives you an opportunity to be in the arena of great people, or we gotta learn how to glean from people, man. Like, even if those people that are on top, sitting on top of the world, even if they using us or whatever, it is some gold that you got to learn how to get out of it. My pastor say this stuff. He say, learn how to get the gold out of stuff, even out of bad stuff. I don't care what hardship it is in your life or what you have been through. You got to learn how to get the gold out of it. Because if you sit and you make a whole plate full of, woe is me, and I don't know why they did it to me, and they shouldn't have treated me like that because they don't know who I am. I'm a child of God. Okay, stay right there in that spot. Let's just see how far they get you. So my thing is that, like, if we, y'all, and it's okay for y'all to give me some likes, some thumbs up. Like, it's okay. It's okay if y'all to go ahead and share this on y'all page with family, with your friends. Because my goal is to start doing this every Monday. Every Monday, this is the place that I want to be at 9:00. Just sharing and enlightening. Like, look, so let me tell you this. So if God gives this to you to do, man, do it. Do it. Like, if you feel like you have something to say to people, I'm telling you right now, like, Facebook is like mad strong. Like you can reach people in places that you have never even been before in your life and touch lives. Like, I mean, a lot of times, like, my family, they always tell me, man, you go live too much. But, you know, in the same breath, every time my family tell me that, like, I know they be playing it, but they probably do mean that I go live too much. But anyway, still, like, for the same amount of time people tell me that I go live too much, I get inboxes. I get people telling me, like, you know what, I appreciate you saying that. I appreciate you sharing that. Man, I'm telling you, if we would get enough confidence to own who we are, we could help the world. We could help the world. Like, that is my purpose for going live. Like, I'm not concerned. If it offends you, just go apologize to your own self. This is the place that we got to become concerned with. When people get irritated with us, that is not our problem. Like, if somebody don't like, seriously, like, not my family, because I know they probably get irritated with me just anyway, because I'm just cut the fool every time. But when people don't like us or get irritated with us, that ain't my problem that you think I go live too much. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's your situation. I'm telling you, when we get to a better place in life, when we learn how to embrace who we are, all of the outside noise get turned off. If we start to see ourselves the way that God sees us, all of the outside noise and opinions get turned off. Now, to say that I've been here all my life, or I ain't. I cared one time. At one point in my life, I cared, but like, man, I'm telling you, I'm free. So my goal for going live, the reason why I go live, is to share with you my freedom. And with hopes of that it will open you up, to it will give you a closer walk. Because my thing is that I didn't make myself free. The way I got to this place, the more I got in my daddy's face, the better my relationship came with God, the more confident I became in myself inside of my own skin. I couldn't make that up. I can't make myself get to that spot. So I want to encourage you, man. Like, I don't care how you look at it, or what you see, or what people tell you. Jesus is the only way for you to come into agreement with who you are and what you do, man. I always use Steve Harvey, for example. Think about that dude life, man. He started out with nothing, had nothing, started out with nothing. Then he became a comedian, and now look at where his life is now, totally shift. It is not for us to stay in the same season forever. It's not. So, like, it's okay for your level of greatness to change. It's okay for you to take a turn and do something else. I'm telling you, man, when you are in relationship with your daddy, man, he makes your stuff great. Like, you think about it. Me and Shell husband were talking about this tonight. We were talking about, like, like, when you are in relationship with God, man, like, it's like no matter what this is, okay, so like, let's use it, married people, for example. When you are married and you dedicated to your husband, to your wife, pretty much there is nothing that you probably gonna do that's gonna be against what she say, because you in relationship with her and you want to have her heart or his heart, and y'all are one now. And so if it's a real marriage, like real dedication, like honor God, like you for real with this thing, like, you don't go make decisions against your family. You don't, like, you don't make those kind of decisions against your family, against your wife when you are married, when you're one. Same thing. Like, so every decision that you make, let's just say it ain't you make a decision and you be like, man, I don't know if I should have did that. Like, everything about you is directed from your daddy. When you are in relationship, like, it's like you do stuff that comes from him. So even if you got options, let's just say you got two decisions to make. I want a red car or I want a blue car. God, what car should I choose? Either way it go, the red or the blue came from your daddy. So if you choose the red one and you find out later on that the red one ain't the right one, okay, he can make it great. Like, either way it go, look, the red one, all things work together for the good of those that love the Lord. The blue one, same thing applies to you no matter what area of your life, if you are in God. If you are in God, like if you are in relationship, I hope y'all get what I'm trying to tell y'all. If you are in true relationship with your daddy, you ain't got to beat yourself up about the decision that you make. Just trust him to make it better. And so that with a whole lot of decisions in my life. I remember when I first got my salon and my business was slow, I was like, man, come on now, God, did you say do this? Like, did I really hear you say start this salon? Did I really hear you say that? And the only reason why I questioned it, because it was slow. So that just goes to show you, like, even when like, now there is no question about it. I know God told me to start told me to start that salon, but in the beginning, I was nervous because, like, it didn't turn out the way that I felt like it should turn out. Even though the process is slow, you still trust God. Even though it's slow, you still trust God. I used to be trying to figure out, like, God, why in the world people like logging into everybody else's Facebook page and listening to their stuff and they ain't even saying nothing? Like, I'm telling you, I have watched some live videos. Them jokers don't be saying nothing, but have 100,000 folks watching it. I be like, man, people tune in to watch this dumb stuff. I'm talking about, like, folk just smoking weed just on the page. Like, folk tuning in to watch. I'm like, but God, I'm saying something. And it's like, trust my process. Trust my process. It's not about how many people watch you or how many people looking at you. What did I tell you to do? Like, a lot of times we won't listen to that. God told me, what did I tell you to do? So me going live is not, it's not about me. Believe that, it's just not about me. What did my daddy tell me to do? At the end of the day, at the bottom of the line, that's my thing. What did my daddy tell me to do? So ultimate reason of why I'm here, why I go live, like, what did my daddy tell me to do? Like, and it's not even for me to question the outside noise. When people ask why you go live or you go live too much, it's not for me to give an answer or a response to them people. I can't make them approve what my daddy made me and the way he made me. I can't make you approve of me. But he already did. So if he already did, you outside noise that I can't even hear no more. Because if we choose to believe the truth first, the outside noise, it becomes null and void. So that's what I want to encourage y'all tonight with, like listen to what your daddy said first, man. Forget about the outside noise. If you know God told you a thing to do, watch this. If you know that, oh man, we are in such good time. This is the beginning of the year. I know it's a lot of us that have said a whole lot of stuff about what we want to become, what we want to do, New Year's resolution. I'm telling you, man, this is it's the beginning of the year. So like, think about it. If at the beginning of the year, you have been saying all 2016, man, I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do, man, when next year come in, man, I'm gonna get on my grind, man. I'm gonna get on my grind. Okay, it's 2017. This is a good start. If this means that you got to sift, man, if this means you got to separate to become great, separate. That's a preach, won't it? Don't y'all, this my stuff, y'all. Separate to become great, man. Like, if you think about it, if you separate yourself to become great, you can come back and get the team later. But if you're trying to walk right there with them with the team, somebody on the team gonna try to pull you down. Somebody on the team gonna try to remind you of what you used to do, who you used to be. You gotta separate to become great. Cause like, I feel like right now is the time that he calling you. If he calling you right now, if you keep on like, man, I know God told me to say something. I know he told me to do this. If you don't separate now to become great, how long will it take you? Like, what will it take you to get it? And you think about it. Just think about this right here. And I don't know if this applies to everybody, but it applies to me and my family. Because majority of my family live in Thompson. Let's think about how many people have we seen die lately. Let's just think about that. Like, it ain't been a whole lot of folk in our family, but just in the city of Thompson, how many people have we seen die? I'm telling you, man, I don't want to leave here without leaving an impact. And I don't want my impact to be, yeah, she talked loud, but she didn't say nothing. I want you to talk loud, hear me, and I want to deposit something on the inside of you, man. Like, and you think about it. You think about people that were great and stuff that happened that changed lives, man. It took people to change to change people's life. What are you doing? What are you doing to change somebody else's life? Because, I mean, majority of it, I don't care who it is, how it go. Majority of it, we know Jesus. I know my whole family know the Lord. I'm telling you, if we don't know nothing else, we know we supposed to go to church. Even if we don't go, we know that. Like, and that's probably all of our family. So my thing is, if we were founded on, you need to go to church, whether you want to go or not, you going to church. When we were kids, they took us to church. And I just feel like the only way you give out of a good place, man, the only way you give sound advice, and I'm gonna tell you right now what I feel like. I feel like the people that are watching this live have major impact. Have major impact. We have positive impact, and people listen to us. We are major influential. We have major influence on people's life, and I believe that people will still get what we're trying to say, but I feel like we've been called out, man. We've been called out. We're different for a reason. We're different for a reason, and if we keep our greatness to ourselves, don't share it like with nobody else, man. Who are we? How much more great are we if we keep everything to ourselves, or if everything we gotta sell it? Man, this gift on my life ain't for sale. I'm telling you, and you think about the reason why God's making you great. Why you think about the reason why you can't sleep at night And after you go do some dumb stuff, think about why you can't sleep at night. Joker, that ain't because you just can't sleep. That's Jesus waking your butt up, reminding you of who you are, shaking you. Look, you got something to do. You got something. You ain't got time to keep on playing. We've seen too many people die. And you know, like people that are close, people that we communicate with, man, how many folks' life did you make an impact on? I'm telling you, this stuff is important. Like I'm telling you, every one of us on this live video is needed and necessary. We are needed and necessary. You think about it, man. You think about what greatness means. Man, think about what it means to you. It ain't got to be great like, I don't know, I guess, considering that they call Beyonce great. I don't even mean to that level, man. I mean great in God. When you own who you are in God and you own it enough to share it with your brother and your sister because you don't want them to die without knowing, because I want you to get to embrace every part of you that God, that for you to embrace your differentness. Like we weren't created to be the same, man. Like I'm telling you, when we get to a safe place in God and own our true identity, we can help somebody else. But until we become transparent, I know a lot of y'all probably seen it. I watched Lakiva video the other day. And right before I watched Lakiva video, I was telling my client, I said, you know what? That whole thing about being 100, forget that mess. That mess old. We got to keep it real. Then Lakiva video came on. Like, if that ain't transparent, I'll bite you. Like, it does not get any more transparent than that. Like, so once you share your truth with people and you like, look, this is who I am. Every part of me, every flawed upside, everything about me, this is who I am. When you become transparent with people don't have nothing to hold over your head no more. Like right now, after the Lakiva video, what can you go say to her to intimidate her or to make her feel embarrassed? You ain't got nothing to say. Man, become transparent with yourself. Let that be your 100. Because that whole little 100, that 100 keep it real thing, that stuff got fake, man. Now we got to be transparent. In order for you to become transparent, man, you gotta get in the mirror and look at yourself through your daddy eye. Like your flaws would make you great. Like me without this makeup on. Somebody might think, ooh, that's a little scary. But man, you know what? Even without this makeup on, without this wig on, boo, I am awesome. And not because of what you see, looking at me with your natural eye. The inside of me is awesome. My daddy did that. I'm not confident in this shell. I'm not. This has nothing to do with who I am. I mean, because if you strip me today of everything that I got, all this makeup, eyelashes, hair, I don't even care. The $4 or $5 that you think I got extra, if you strip me from all that stuff, I'm still great, man. I'm great from the inside out. That stuff my daddy did, I couldn't have done that. Like, the more you get in the face of God, the more he reveals to you who you are. Like, I want to irritate you, man. I want to aggravate you until you get into a safe place of you, until you own your identity. I want to aggravate you. I want to be that itch on the back of your neck. Man, when you thinking about what somebody else think about you, it don't matter. That ain't your problem, what they think about you. Man, become great in God. Own that. Like, so when you see me I'm gonna be on live like Mondays at 9:00. My goal is to interview successful people, whether it be in their career field, in God. Like I want to bring people to you. Like because like a lot of times we don't even know what we can become because we ain't never been exposed. Like a lot of stuff, man. A lot of times we don't even know what we have potential to be because we have never been exposed. So I want to put people in your face that are in places in life that you want to walk in. Some people don't feel like they can walk in greatness until they see the greatness that they think. And my greatness might not be your greatness. Don't measure your life based on somebody else's. Don't measure your greatness based on what I consider to be great. What is God telling you is great for you? What is great for you is not what's great for me. It's just not. So let's stop measuring ourselves based off other people. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you need to deal with you. Get that person right. Deal with that. I'm telling you, the thing for me for 2017, man, to continue to turn all the outside noise off and listen to my daddy. So tonight, when you go to sleep or whenever you go do whatever you go do, Meditate on everything that God has already called you. Everything that he has already said about you. Man, go get you a Bible, YouTube, some kind of how. Just find out. If you look up on the internet, what are the promises of God? What did God say about me? Man, look that stuff up. Eat that. Drink that up. Find out what God is saying about you, what you have inherited. And if you don't feel like you inherit your salvation is a confession and a belief. So it don't take a whole lot. I don't care if you're smoking a blunt right now. Salvation is a confession and a belief. So you ain't even got to stop smoking your blunt right now to get saved. As you walk this life out, the more you seek to understand, the more you let that stuff go. Don't get right then come to Jesus. Let him get you right. Like people did that in the Bible. Like folk got healed without being saved. But that's another service. That's another sermon for another topic. And y'all ain't paying, so I ain't saying. I'm just playing. But so like I just want to come to y'all and share with y'all about why I go live. And I love y'all, man. Somebody be encouraged. Somebody find out what your purpose is in life. If you're supposed to start going live because of this video, man, do it. Don't care about nobody saying nothing about they gonna think I'm trying to be like Weedy. Turn that outside noise off. Listen to what your daddy is saying. What did he tell you to say to other people? Like, yes, nephew, I am a rapper. You know I'm a rapper. But they ain't gonna get y'all that tonight. Like that's another part of me. I'm telling you, man, when you sit down, listen, when you sit down and you have a conversation with your daddy, the more you get in his face, the more you find out what's on the inside of you. 10 years ago, I would have never done this. Never got in front of y'all. Never, ever. But now, at this point in my life, this is the place that I'm in now. And I'm safe in this place. I'm safe. I'm not like before I got on this video, y'all, it was so crazy. Because I love you too, Grandma. I was trying to figure out, like, how am I gonna talk? Like what am I gonna say? Because I want to start doing this on Mondays, and I want people to like, I don't know what I want them to like receive me. Then like it was like I got on here and I started saying like I always say, and I just eat Ebonics like I always do. This is who I am. Just like I am, my daddy uses me. Just like I am, he uses me just like this. Like everything that you think you see that's wrong with me, I'm perfect in my daddy's eye. Because when he looks at me, he sees his son. So what you see, when you see me, that's your deal. Them your eyes. You deal with it. But when my daddy see me, he see his son. So I don't have to be perfect in your eyes. I know that Jesus is. So I just want to encourage y'all. I want to motivate you, man. Get on your grind. Find out who you are. Like, let's not stay stuck forever. I love y'all, man. I'm going to log off because I don't want to talk y'all all night because I'm good at it. But log back on Monday night at 9 o'clock. Tell your cousin, tell your friend. Rewind the tape, look at it again. I am a rapper. That was not intentional. That was not intentional. But you're right. That's right, Grandma. I gotta just be myself, and we gotta do that, man. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tell y'all. It's about 3 of y'all on here. About 3 people on here. Like, God just confirmed to you that you are supposed to be going live. That He revealed to you. So forget the outside noise. Don't try to fight against it. Do what God said do. Forget about people saying that you're trying to be like somebody else. Forget it. It's a whole lot of folk that's like other folk. Think about it. If we all want to be like Jesus, it got to be a lot of us. It got to be a lot of us. So like it's a lot of everything, man. Think about it. It's 100,000 hairstylists somewhere in the world. So think about it. It's okay for you to do what somebody else is doing. Do what you know that God told you to do. Listen to that voice. So I know at least 3 of y'all, he said, start a live video. It won't necessarily be talking about what I'm talking about, but whatever your gift and your talent is, whatever your skill is that you're supposed to be doing, start sharing that with people to bless people's life. Like the stuff that I'm talking about is what I'm talking about. Whatever God gave you to talk about, you talk about that. Like, because it's so many people on Facebook. Like, I could never take your whatever you think you got, and you can't never take mine, because God didn't give it to you. He gave it to me. So listen to the voice of God. Be obedient. And do what you know to do it right, man. I'm telling you, it's a good start. It's the beginning of the year. It's a good start to get started. It's a good time. Yeah, man. Witness, minister. Don't think that you gotta reach a peak before you start doing what you're supposed to be doing. Man, start sharing with people in your process. Start sharing in your process. Because if you wait till you become great, till you just get up there on top of the mountaintop to start helping people, that's going to be a long way down to reach and get everybody. So if you start helping people when you take a step, take a step, take a step, take a step, your Facebook Live could help somebody. Be obedient, man. I'm gonna watch it. I'm telling you, I'm a supporter. I'm a supporter. I ain't gonna support no foolery, but I'm a supporter, man. Listen to the voice of God and do what He tell you to do. I don't care what it is. Like, stop fighting the voice. I feel like you're still wrestling with the voice. You know God told you to do it. It don't matter what nobody else think about it, man. Do what God told you to do and be obedient. Like, do that. Like, it's your season, man. It's your season. Ooh, it's your season. Hey, so I'm supporting. So my nephew said he going live in 7 minutes. You better do it. You better. Yes, God. Yes. I'm excited, nephew. I'm going live with you. I'm tuning in. My nephew Ladavian said he going live in 7 minutes, man. So like, I'm telling you, the support system has to be real. We got to support each other, man. Whatever it is that we got going on in there. If it's Jesus led, support it. Let's hold each other up, man. I want to push people to the top. I want you to remember that you're great. I want you to know that you're great. He lying. He ain't going. Boy, I tell you the truth. Look, boy, I tell you what. Hey, man, I love y'all. I don't want to keep y'all on all night, but tune in next Monday at 9. I'll be talking about a lot of different stuff, interviewing a lot of people. I want to put a whole lot of stuff in your face. People, businesses, whatever it is. If you feel like you got something to offer, inbox me. Tell me. I want to come interview you. I want to share you with the world. The world needs to see you, man. The world needs to see you. I love y'all. Keep your head up and do what God said to do. Bye-bye.